Hey, how's it going? Dave 2D here. This is the new Surface Pro 6 from Microsoft, and it's received two big changes. One is a CPU upgrade this year. They've gone to 8th gen CPUs, and then the other is an aesthetic change. It's now a black, where they have a black option, and that's something that people have been looking for a while. Like some people say, Marquez, matte black, all the things, but there's a lot of stuff that hasn't changed on this device, and I feel like it's a product that for some people, it's like, should I upgrade this year? Should I not? And well, that's what we'll talk about today. So first I'm going to talk about things that haven't changed. So it's got the same screen, it's a beautiful screen, the bezels are present, but it's kind of necessary on a product like this. It's running Windows 10, and because of the operating system, I do feel like you need some bezels on the Surface Pro lineup. The keyboard, trackpad, and the pen input haven't changed. Great inputs, I've never had any real issues with them. I wouldn't mind if the trackpad was a little bit bigger, but given the size constraints of the type cover, I don't think you can make it that much bigger. It's got the same kickstand, unlimited positions, so you can fold it back pretty far, and that just gives this product a ton of diversity and utility. I think that's what makes the Surface Pro lineup what it is today, that really good kickstand. The speakers look to be unchanged. They're in a good spot, like they're usable both in tablet mode and in laptop mode. They sound clean, can't really ask for more. The ports, however, have also not changed, and that's something that I think bugs a lot of people. This is a device that still does not have a USB-C or Thunderbolt 3 port in late 2018, and that is a huge miss in my books. Now, in their defense, if you were going to have a USB-C port on this device, you would probably replace the Surface connector, which is what they're using to charge it. And to date, I have not seen a product out there that has a well-functioning magnetic USB-C charging system. I've seen a lot of companies try, but invariably they all suck, or at least they're not reliable enough to exist on a Surface product like this. And maybe that's what Microsoft is waiting for. Like maybe they're trying to perfect that magnetic power delivery system through USB-C, and maybe that's when they'll switch over. But right now, we're stuck with the regular Surface Connect. That being said, without USB-C or Thunderbolt 3, it really limits the full potential of this device, because there are tablets out there, there are 2-in-1 devices out there that do have Thunderbolt 3 connectivity, and we've seen what they can do. Like you can plug back an external GPU and this thing becomes a gaming beast. I understand this is obviously not the main demographic of the Surface Pro lineup, but I feel like they should have put one in. The pricing is better this year. It starts at $900 at the base model, but you're getting 8 gigs of RAM and a 4-core CPU, so the product feels like a much better, longer lasting product than last year's Surface Pro. Okay, so things that have changed. The finish on this device now comes in a black finish, and it looks really nice. Unfortunately, it scuffs easily. Any kind of contact with a hard material has a chance to scratch or scuff that black material, and it'll show because it's a matte black. That's the type of finish that shows scratches really easily. If you're gonna pick up a matte black surface, I highly recommend picking up a black dbrand skin to protect it. It basically looks like the regular product, it's just got some protection. Okay, let's talk about performance. The drive on my particular unit is the upgraded one, so it's a 256 gig drive, it's an NVMe, and it performs really well. I can't talk about the 128 gig base model, but the 256 upgraded one is pretty fast. The CPU has also been upgraded, so this year it's running 8th gen Intel CPUs, and this unit's running the i5, and it's fanless, which is a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you're looking for. So this thing is silent, I love that. A lot of people are looking for that quiet workspace, and this gives you that. A fanless, quad-core i5 is really nice to work with. However, it can get warm. It never gets burning hot, just warm, but a fanless i5 is going to throttle in certain applications if you push it hard enough. So stuff like video editing or photo editing large files can have issues on this particular device. Gaming also isn't great. It's running a UHD 620, nothing crazy. Light games will run on this device, but anything even moderately demanding isn't going to perform well because that GPU isn't particularly powerful. The strange thing is that last year's model, like the 2017 Surface Pro, that top-end model from last year had a slightly more powerful GPU than this year's top model. Now, a lot of the workflows that are going to be happening on a Surface Pro product are going to be more CPU dependent than GPU dependent, but for the people that wanted a more powerful GPU, kind of missed out this year. Battery life hasn't changed. I'm still getting around 8.5 hours, and the AC adapter is also unchanged. It still has that USB port on the side, which I've always liked. But the overall product is, it's an upgrade depending on your workflow. Like if you're doing multi-core heavy stuff that can take advantage of that 8th gen CPU, this is awesome. And also the black color scheme, if that's up your alley, this is awesome. But I feel like the product overall hasn't changed. That missing USB-C port or Thunderbolt 3 port, particularly a Thunderbolt 3 port, would have been really nice and would have completely changed my opinion of the Surface lineup in general, or the Surface Pro lineup. But without that port, I feel like it's an excellent product for the right person, but for most people, this is still kind of like a niche 2-in-1 product. It can't be like everybody's product quite yet. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.